All right, y'all. The May 19th Bloop and a Blast MLB DFS breakdown. Here it is. Let's get into it. So we'll start with my favorite stack of the day, and it's going to be against Ross Stripling here for a couple of reasons, but two main reasons. Number one, it's the Red Sox. They're one of the top offenses in the league. Number two, they're still playing baseball in Dunedin, Florida, where it's like a Coors Jr. We've seen multiple home runs, balls in the gap, the ball's sort of flying all over the yard. There is some wind blowing in tonight, but I'm not actually too concerned about that because I think the Red Sox, after being blanked pretty much by Hyunjin Ryu last night, are going to come out swinging tonight. They're much better against righties than they are against lefties. And Ross Stripling, although he's not having a terrible season, he's not getting too many ground balls, 33% ground ball rate. He's got 10.9 Ks per nine. I'm not concerned about that. And he's actually due for a little bit of positive regression, if you will. He's got a 5.91 ERA with a 4.72 expected ERA. So eventually I think Ross Stripling will continue to get a little bit better. I just don't think it's tonight in this ballpark against this offense. So looking at the Red Sox against righties as a whole, third in OPS with 759. They have the second best ISO as a team against righties, 185. WRC plus 108 as a team. So pretty much in all numbers across the board in terms of power hitting and slugging, the Red Sox offense is top tier. When you look at the guys that are getting it done, it's actually pretty disgusting what they have going on as well at the 3, 4, 5 spots. So JD Martinez, Xander Bogaerts, and Rafael Devers, all with an OPS of 1,000 or more. League average was somewhere around 706. So it's absolutely disgusting that these guys are this far into the season maintaining this OPS. And look at these ISOs as well, 284, 264, 381 against right-handed pitching. These guys are right in the middle of the order. And so when you're talking about stacking in MLB DFS, you definitely want to get to 2 out of these 3, if not 3 out of these 3. They are expensive, but there are some ways to work them in. Alex Verdugo here, he's 4th on the team, 194 ISO, 850 OPS against righties. He's only $3,800 on DraftKings tonight, so there's certainly a way to make this work. Especially when we start talking about my favorite pitcher today, who is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei is $7,400, I believe. Yeah, $7,400 on DraftKings today. Now, that's really low for a guy who, after his last start, had 10 Ks. We know he's got incredible strikeout stuff. His splitter falls off the table, but he has had some trouble with walks a little bit. He showed last game he went 7 innings, right? The pitch count wasn't an issue. 7 innings, 10 Ks, 30-plus DFS points. Going up against the Indians today, who have, according to their projected lineup, they'll have 5 guys who are right at or above league average in strikeouts. So a decent matchup for Ohtani to go out there, show his stuff, and get some strikeouts as well. He's priced around guys that really don't have the same upside as he does. Jake Arrieta, Corey Kluber, Frankie Montas, I think. So there are certainly good pitchers in that range, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying Shohei Ohtani has the ability to go out there, throw 7 innings, get 10 Ks, and get you another 30 to 35 fantasy points if he has a ceiling day. That's really going to help your team, and you're not having to pay, 10,000 plus for some of these other pitchers that are on the slate. Corbin Burns, Clayton Kershaw on the slate tonight as well. So Shohei, my favorite pitcher under 10K. And then my top solo play that can actually help you make it work if you're trying to get Shohei and maybe a Red Sox stack in there as well is Kyle Lewis. The Mariners just got no-hit last night by Spencer Turnbull. Congratulations. The 5th no-hitter of the season already. The 2nd time the Mariners have been no-hit this season. The offense actually isn't terrible. They have some good games. I'm not looking to stack them in this situation, though. I'm going to go with the one-off because I do think they'll actually be pretty owned. They're going up against Tarek Skubal, who, while he is a rookie and he doesn't have, too many opportunities so far in this league, he's posting a 3 home runs per 9, only a 26 ground ball rate, a 5.73 ERA with a 7.16 expected ERA. So he's definitely had his struggles to start the season. And against lefties, Kyle Lewis, only a 6% ground ball rate against lefties. So he's going to put the ball in the air. And then the ISO is there as well. The power against lefties, a 211 ISO for Kyle Lewis. So he is the price tag on Kyle Lewis today, $3,200 on DraftKings for a guy who has the ability to put the ball over the fence, which is what we're looking for on these solo plays, and who is normally hitting around 4th in the lineup. So he's in a good spot if the guys in front of him get on to drive in some runs as well. So quick recap. I love the Boston Red Sox in Dunedin today against Ross Stripling. I love Shohei Ohtani at $7,400 with the opportunity to go out there and get 30-plus fantasy points on a good day. And I like throwing Kyle Lewis in my lineups with the chance to go yard off of a lefty who's really struggled so far to start his season on a team that's probably going to be pretty highly owned today. So I'm going to stay away from them as a full stack. If you guys are playing on this 12-game slate tonight, good luck. Let's get some winning lineups, and we'll see you on Twitter.